Alright, what's up YouTube, back with a video. And basically, I usually do sales videos sometimes and me selling like single cards and, just like stickers and whatever. So why I do sales videos, I'm basically going to show you some slabs that I've got for sale, right? So some slabs I've got for sale are this Alolan Raichu half deck. Now, I've graded a few of these in the past and they are pretty difficult, some of them. Like this one is only off center, but this one got an 8. Do you know what I mean? So it's literally off center from top to bottom. That's it, right? So I would have thought it would have got 9. I've got a Gem Mint 10 Rainbow Energy. I'm gonna get rid of this. I have no attachment to VS. I don't really care. It's not bothered. It's not something I like. Shadowless Doduo. Yeah, I got this as a 9. Right. I don't know if all these are on eBay. If anyone sees anything to do, shoot my email or whatever, or tap your Instagram below and I'll message you on that. V-Star marker, I've got this graded as a 10. I did have a lot of watches on this on eBay, and then I just decided to take it off. Right, there's me in the back of the card, bro. Right, then you got Max from Max Series 2, yeah, grade 8. This was sick. It was like a part of the game when the game releases, the hands come forward, and then it's like an introduction, right? And then we've got a Giovanni's Machamp. This is like a PSA 7. I know Machamp's kind of like a favoritist. And then we've got a Cypher PSA 10 from Champions Road. We ended up trying to break a box before and then sell Japanese packs. And I thought, I ended up cracking some. Just thought, fuck it. I'll probably just grade all the rest of the packs. I've got this Grookey, which is a 10 from 2020. Right. And then I've got a Ghastly Spanish first edition. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and sell these, and all this money from this is going to go towards grading again, and then refunding, like buying packs and opening stuff, and what I like to do, I like to troll and shit. Yeah, so I got this Zapdos 8. Now these are really difficult to grade. This one's got a fucking scratch on the case, which I've only just noticed. So it looks like it's had like a ring. I don't know, something must have fell on this or something, but basically we've got an 8, right, scratch case, probably do this cheap. Like, these come from a deck, right? Now obviously I paid all my decks off that I made of these Zapdos hollows. They're like XY Roaring Skies theme decks. Obviously I got all my money back because I got the double turbo energy sold. We've got this Poliwag 8. I did grade a lot of these tops. These have been going up in price recently. I've been having a look on eBay, and seem to be moving. I don't know if it's sort of just organic growth or what, but we got this top Stick-Ons 2, which is the Jigglypuff version. I only like the Pikachu. Yeah, I like the Pikachu, and I will only buy the Pikachus. If I see someone selling a grade, I think it's a 2 I'm missing, and then I think I'm missing maybe like a 5. I think I'm missing a 5. So I think if I see anybody selling them, I want to buy them. Right, and then I've got Burning Shadows. This was miscut. Basically one side really thin and this side's thick, and then PSA didn't label it. I mean, it's kind of troll that they didn't, because this realistically should be a 9. It should be a 9 like OC, but I never opened a case on the website, so I kind of was just going to sell it as it is. And then I got this. This is Blastoise starter deck, so we need to recover my money back for this box. But basically, I've got the Blastoise as a 10, so I kind of don't care. But this is, it's cool. It's a commentating card. There'll be someone out there that probably likes that. We've got a first edition Abra from Rocket. This is like kind of a thick stamp on there, right? So. And then we've got like a Pidgey, Shadowless 6, Pidgey, I reckon we're gonna see Pidgey get graded a lot more later on, just because the due fact that, the players who play the game, right? They can use you can put Pidgey down and then you can put an energy on him, and then you can, because it's colourless, and then you can do search the deck for 2 basic Pokemon and then put them on the bench. So literally, if you wanted to put, a Charmander and a Squirtle straight up, boom, boom. You know what I mean? You can't lose, right? They're just sick. And then we've got a Grookey on the ball. I'm not for these 2020 cards. I like, I want some Furious Fist stuff. So that's my year. Do you know what I mean? Like 2014, that's pretty sick. That is pretty sick year. 2006 cards. I like them errors. So I've got 2004. This is Rayquaza. You know, it's a cool little lady box with a Pokemon, right? Lady art in. Yeah, you know, you can't read it, but it's just a cool artwork. It's pretty nice, right? You know, it's not very valuable. It's probably like 30 quid. And then we've got this Japanese Venusaur. You know, these came out years ago, and these are just not worth anything. Like a 10, I don't even think a 10's worth like 20 quid. So even if you graded and got 9, you'd be fucked. You'd be losing money. You'd instantly be losing money, especially with the new grading charge. We've got the Fever Magpie. Wait, well, this one's a 9. I'm not selling this one. I don't think there's always just a duplicate. This might be the duplicate. I was the first one to put these on the population. I might not sell this, but you know, if someone's interested, yeah, you know, he's got the jewelry, bro, from like, you know, the mock, like that's the Mox gem, I think. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, yeah. Right, and then we got the Machop. So I'll tell you a story about this. I think I do have this one on eBay right now. I'm gonna have to go through and check. Now, some guy offered me £3, right, less for this card, and I can't offer him for £1 back, and he didn't buy it. So I was like, well, fuck it. It's what it is, isn't it? Yeah. Poliwag 9, got a load of these. I used to grade these all the time, so it's like, and these would come from like War Blast X. So, not War Blast, the base set. What's the base set one? Blackout. Yeah. Right, I got this. So this is like one of these troll cards. Eventually, I might, if these never sell, I might just send them back to PSA to get relabeled. As like miscuts, or open a case and just be like, and just try and argue it. It's like, yo, how can you not give me an MC grade on this? Like, how the fuck is it 6? This is what I mean about a bit of education. Around this time, maybe some of the graders were not educated. Yeah, it's just lack of education is basically what I say. Yeah. Right, I got this. This is a thicker slab. This, oh yeah, this is when PSA went from the 8. So basically, PSA slabs from 5 certs to 8 got thicker. Yeah, I'm going to show you. Basically, they got thicker slabs, and I think they've done an improvement again to the case. I'm trying to like bend my hands up without like fucking moving my camera. Right, so you can see this one on the left is like a little bit thicker, and you can feel the difference. As soon as I picked this up, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Like, you know, it is thicker, right? So it's a thicker slab. So apparently, I think the one, I've got a card coming that's in the 1 cert at what I brought, so basically we'll be able to see. So I basically got this out of a Zendikar Rising box from Magic the Gathering. I know a guy, I basically met a guy recently who's like really into Magic, so this is kind of like, you know, he likes his Magic cards, so maybe I might be able to like probably sell him that. But if I sell it, I'm going to sell it cheap. Right, got this as a 7. How's a 7? It's probably got a fucking dint on it or something that we've missed. Right, you know, I had this card on eBay for a long time, and then everything I took it down just because it was just fucking not selling or whatever, but shit. And then I got a Zapdos 8. So I have the Zapdos. I graded about 8 of these, and I got a gem in 10, and then all the others were like the fucking 9s. And then this one was the 8, so it's like, you know, it's a cool card. It's the original from, you know, Evolution. So that's basically some slabs I've got for sale. So if anyone's interested in any of these slabs are all going to be sold to fund buying either grading fees, more slabs, or, you know, there's probably going to be more grading fees, right? I'm going to probably wait to PSA to reopen and then fucking bang loads of cards in. And then hopefully get as many as many of these I can, right, over, I don't know, a couple of months. And then regrade or grade a lot of more stuff that I have, and then it makes more PSA returns for the channel, right? Because that's literally what everyone loves. Everyone loves the PSA returns. Like, yo, let's see what this is. Do you know what I mean? Right, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.